What's up, guys? Welcome back to Revelation 11. You hear the crow? 11:27. Where we speak the truth, nothing but the truth. The truth always wins, right? Yes, confirmation. Thank you, Mother Nature. Is it focused right? Yes, perfect. Thank you. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you're doing beautifully. I hope you're excited for life. Look, do you guys hear the beauty of Mother Nature? It's just incredible, isn't it? Yes. Let's see what the energy is. I love this red candle so much. It makes me remember romance and passion and love. Red. Red is so powerful. Well, like every color. Every color is powerful in their own way. Kind of like people. People are powerful in their own way. Even though it may not look like it. But that's okay. That's why you should never judge a book by its cover. Confirmation. Thank you. You should never judge anything. Instead, you should just look at it. Look at that you're trying to judge. And just see it for what it is. A creation of God. Okay, we got a page of art here. So maybe you're studying about a new topic, right? Maybe you're interested in a new business. Maybe you're getting prepared for something and you're excited as you're getting prepared for that. But the page of any card is the beginning of something. And earth has everything to do with the pentacles, with the coins, with the earth. Things you can touch, you can feel, materialized. And we got the Queen of Earth. So there's someone here who is in feminine energy, who is starting something new. Someone who is the Queen of Earth, meaning that she's capable of handling business, meaning that she has taken time, confirmation, out of her life to study for whatever it is that she's mastered, right? Unlike me, mastering the fire. Yeah. And this person and the Emperor, right? Maybe they're starting a business together. Yeah. And that was the balance that this world needed. That was the balance that you and someone else needed. To start a business together. And if you're the Emperor, you're someone who is organized, who has leadership qualities, who has structure in their life, right? And this feminine energy here is coming off as being gracious, right? Being practical and being capable of handling money, of handling business. Queen of Earth. Look at her. Look at her standing there. She knows what the fuck she's doing. And look at the Emperor here, sitting on his throne. Like daddy. And that was the balance. Right? The balance was both of you guys starting a new business together. But let's read more about this energy, spirit. Oh, upright. Yeah, no, let's just do it again. I love how candles just burn. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, guys. We got Earth, Pentacles. Two of Earth is also like a balance, right? Maybe you needed this person in your life to start this business, to start off, the Ace of Pentacles, this is ultimate financial stability. This is your manifestations being materialized. Because remember how I said yesterday that all of your manifestations start in the 5D, right? In the fifth dimension. And how you materialize that idea is from the 5D, right? That's the dream state. You start thinking about it more, you start envisioning it more, you dream about it more. When you close your eyes, you just, oh my gosh, you get so excited for this. And then that trickles down from the 4D. The more you think about it, the more you take action towards it, it trickles down to the 3D, to the physical. And that's how you materialize any idea. And that's what people should do instead of stealing ideas. Yeah. Maybe that ended something for someone else, right? Maybe you coming together with this individual and starting this new business, this new manifestation, is ending things for someone else, and it's beginning things for you. This is what you deserve. This is what you needed, right? Come on, with this, like the third time we get this card like this, and I shuffle all of my cards and I fix them before I put them in, and all of the cards are upright. It's for a reason, right? Whatever you ended in the past had to end. There was no way your business could prosper, could flourish with whoever it was that you were partnering with, right? And that was the death. You had to figure that out. You had to figure out that whoever you were investing your energy on was not the right person. Whoever you were working with, whoever you were trying to start a business with was not the right person. And the universe allowed for you to see that, right? These co-workers. Oh, it went off. These co-workers that you were working with. These people that promised you the world, right? These people that sold you a dream, really, because that's what they do. They sell you a dream. They're like, come work with us. We're going to make a lot of money. But look at them. They're planning. Because they're planning on stealing from you. Stealing your money, stealing your time, stealing your energy, stealing your love, stealing your... And we have to be wise about that. But you are wise. Right? This is just giving you a little kind of flashback of maybe everything that you went through in the past and why things didn't work out, right? Because you were working with the wrong people. But now that you're getting together, confirmation, thank you, Bird, thank you. But now that you're getting together with this person, this new person who is not only spiritual but logical as well, this is the balance that you needed for for all of your businesses to start prospering. Because this is the right individual for you. This is the individual where you're going to be able to, they're going to be able to use their talents, their skills. And you're going to be able to use your talents, your skills, and work together as one. Come on, you've realized this with the Hangman here. You had to let go of all of the previous attachments, all of the previous friends, all of the people, all of the previous co-workers. Because that organization that you worked for was corrupt. And so were your co-workers. Tempting you to stay with them. Come on. And that's how you reach the 10 of Pentacles. That's how you reach 10 of Pentacles, the maximum Pentacles. The generational wealth, right? For you and the rest of your royal bloodline. What else do we got? You guys hear that frequency? Like, it's crazy. Look, it's coming again. Close your eyes and focus on it. What else do we got to know about this energy spirit? What else we got to see? Oh. Anxiety. Someone here has anxiety, right? Maybe it's the people that you used to work with. You can't sleep at night. They're haunted. They're haunted because, come on, how could you not be haunted when you've been scheming and planning this whole time? course you're going to be haunted. You're not only haunted, but caught up with the law. That's why you can't sleep at night. But that's just what you get when you try to steal people's money, people's ideas. Literally. What else do we gotta know about this energy spirit? What else do we gotta see? You thought he or she was an angel, but they were the devil. These people that you were working with, how evil they were, how evil they are still. What else we gotta know? And guess who you're working with? You're working with someone who's made you happy in the past. You're working with someone who's made you feel special. And you're working with someone who maybe the first time you guys seen each other, it was love at first sight. That's beautiful, right? That's why things are prospering now. Because it's so, look at beautiful. Because it's so important, guys, who we surround ourselves with. It's so important who we have around. Businesses will never prosper around any of these karmics. Ever. Yeah, and all these people, right? Maybe the business was like spiritual or whatever. Did the flame came back on? I thought it was off. These people, right, are all drugged out, meth heads, crackheads, loves coke, addicted, creepy, obsessed, right? And I'm not talking shit about drug addicts because there's nothing there's no reason to make fun of that, right? But the reason why I wrote this is because these are the same people that get so drugged up, right, to gain some type of like bravery to commit these crimes. Especially Mark, my last roommate. He does so much ketamine every single day and meth. Confirmation. And then he goes and like tries to act like a spiritual or shut up, girl. Thank you, Galactic Federation, for allowing the star seeds to be able to see the truth, right? Thank you, Galactic Federation, for all of your blue orbs that surrounds us, that protects us from these nasty individuals that think that they're more powerful than God, right? And these people don't understand what the Galactic Federation is because the Galactic Federation knows who these people are. And they want nothing to do with these lower dimension dense energies. If you get my drift. The Galactic Federation is so powerful, right? It's kind of like when all the presidents from all the countries get together at those tables and they speak about laws. That's how it is up there. So if you think that you're more powerful than high vibrational beings, right? The only people that think that are the people that do witchcraft. But you have to remember where witchcraft is and how it works. Witchcraft only works in the 3D, in the physical, with people's minds. That's why these people that claim to be spiritualists are not, right? A true spiritualist, well, first, a true spiritualist will never do anything harmful to anyone. Second, if we're going to send energy back, if we're going to defend ourselves, whatever it is, we don't do anything in the 3D. Instead, we do it through the spirit. And that is high vibrational. These people don't understand that. These people don't even know how to work with the sun. These people only work with the moon. I've said that. And let me tell you something. I learned how to work with the sun before I learned how to work with the moon. And that is why they all got burnt by the sun. Ask them. The sun, oh my gosh, source. Source of all things, right? Source of light, source of power, source of energy, God. God created light on the first day. It's on the Bible. And source, right? The sun is the Christ grid. And if you are knowledgeable about meditation, right? You know how to bring the Christ grid down. And, you know, allow yourself to work with the sun. And that's all I'm going to say, because if that's something that you do, then you should know about it, right? The Christ grid transfers codes, light codes, to humans. Humans that are aligned, humans that work with the sun. Messages. And not only that, but the sun gives us all of the nutrients that we need. That's why people that usually fast, right? They don't need to eat till later at night. If you're out in the sun, you're good. So look, you got this. Now you understand who you should be working with. And now you also understand why is it that your previous businesses, that your previous ideas were not flourishing. Because you were with the wrong people. And that is normal, right? That is okay, as long as you learn from your mistakes and you don't repeat them ever again. All right? Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.